I'm sitting here with James, who plays Meatus and Macavity.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about Meatus.
Meatus is the cat I play throughout most of the show. He's sort of a friendly, easygoing character who's one of the big boys but a bit chilled. And Macavity's obviously the evil villain of the show.
Yes.
And causes some trouble in Act 2.
Macavity's a bit of a mystery cat, isn't he? So does he actually speak and... No, he just dances and creates mischief.
He's quite quickly.
Yeah, brilliant.
Doesn't really hang around with the group or anything like that.
But he gets an entire song dedicated to him, so he's a bit of a star, really. Yeah. Good for him. Now tell me, how long have you been involved in cats?
I joined Cats when I was 19.
Wow.
And I'm 32 in June, so it's been on and off, but it's been quite long.
That's a firm commitment.
Yeah, that's why I'm so small.
Yeah, I bet. So, speaking of which, how do you cope physically with the role?
Physically, it's the same. It's just as you get older, there's a lot more prep work that goes into it. You can't.
Tell me about it.
Minutes before the show, you need to get here and actually warm yourself up for a good half an hour before you can do the show, really.
And have you always been in the same roles, or have you kind of circulated?
I've moved around a little bit, played Alonzo and Cocopat, and I was a swing for a while, but I've played this role for 5-6 years.
How do you maintain inspiration throughout doing the same role?
Because I enjoy being physical, I think, and I enjoy the physical challenge of things. But some days, it does get tough doing the same thing, but you just have to do it, the same as every job.
Exactly, and I think that's the thing, we perceive musical theatre or any kind of job like this to be so glamorous and exciting, but at the end of the day, it's a job and you get out of bed and you do it whether you feel like it or not.
Yeah, you have to. It's just a lot of energy required when you're having a tough day. That's the only difference.
So we saw the show on Sunday night and there's been a few changes. So being an older cast member, how do you feel those changes have impacted the show?
To start with, they were really hard to cut up because I had the old version in my body for 7, 8, 9 years or something. But no, they're good. The new tap especially is amazing. I love that. It's a really good addition to the show.
Okay, so I didn't realise that was new. Oh, that must have been exciting. Oh, cool. And do you tap as well?
Yeah, most of the dancers have to tap in the show because the dance ensemble are all cockroaches. So yeah, we have to tap. If you can't tap, it's just a bit harder to pick it up.
Yeah, I bet. You must be a bit of a pro at this now.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we're all given a makeup Bible that has a photo of what they want you to create. And obviously you just have to adjust that and tweak that for your face. I like my eyes to look a bit more open than some of the photos I've been given, so I just drop my eyeliner, whiten the corners of my eyes because I just think it's more feline. But the makeup can be quite messy because cats are hairy, so the more flecking and sort of texturing you do, the better it does look from a distance. It's a stage show, it's not really an up close. If I was doing makeup for a photo, you'd probably do it a bit different.
Okay.
Cleaner and more precise, I guess.
Yeah. No, it looks fabulous from the audience rather. So in terms of the contouring, are there any kind of tricks that we could adapt to our makeup at home for regular punters?
Contouring's just stand under downlighting and where the shadows are, that's where you contour pretty much.
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
So
note to self.
Here, down here, in your socket line, all that basic stuff.
Just basic tips of the trade that I've never even thought about.
Bronzing and that. I said, Mum, when you get sunburnt, where are you the most sunburnt? And she's like, on my forehead and nose and my cheeks. I'm like, well, that's where you bronze.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Well, if you ever get tired of cats, you could definitely go for a career in makeup artistry, probably.
About makeup doing cats.
I bet. And so I was just chatting to Taylor before and I said, there's so many aspiring musical theatre performers around Australia. As someone who's obviously been in the industry for, 13 years or so, what advice would you give them?
You have to just work hard and stick to your guns, and you're going to get told you're not good enough and all that, but if you love doing it, you just have to keep going and eventually something will happen. It always does. It's
a numbers game, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And so for those of us in Adelaide, or for those people in Adelaide who haven't yet seen the show, What would you tell them to entice them to come along and see it? What are they in for?
Definitely come and see it. It's like this is a really talented cast we've got now. There's so much dancing. There's not many musicals that have this much dancing in it. There's still amazing vocalists in the show, and I think it's good for such a huge range of ages as well. Like there's a different level that every sort of age group will pull from the show. And the shows really are based on a reflection of society, so it'd be good for people to come and see and interpret that in their own way, see what they get out of it.
Well, thanks so much, James. It's been a pleasure chatting, and good luck with the rest of your face, and good luck with the rest of the tour.
Yeah, thank you.
Fun.